Welcome to today's lesson. So first of all, let's look at the grammar rules, how we can make the present perfect tense. To make the present perfect tense, you have to use the auxiliary verb have before the main verb. We use have for I, you, we, and they. And we use has for he, she, and it. We also use the past participle of the main verb after the auxiliary have. So the past participle is the third form of the verb. The past participle for regular verbs and in ed, but for irregular verbs it becomes a little bit tricky because the word changes completely. Okay, so let's start off with practicing using the correct form of the auxiliary verb have. At this point, I'll suggest that you pause the video so you can go through each sentence and fill in the gaps. Because in the next slide, I'll be providing you with the correct answers. Let's go through each sentence one by one. My friend Paolo has lived in this town for 5 years. We have been best friends all that time. His dad says he has taken on the way I speak. Unfortunately, the cat has been sick on the carpet. Yuck. Mom said, "Where have you been all this time?" What a shame. Sports day has been postponed because of the rain. Has every person chosen a partner now? What has happened to all my pencils? Asked the teacher. Another important part of forming the present perfect sentences is using the correct verb form. We've already said that the present perfect tense uses the past participle, which is the third form. And this past participle is placed after the auxiliary verb have. At this point, I'd suggest that you pause the video and go through each sentence, because in the next slide, I'll be giving you the answers for each sentence. You can press play again to review your answers. Here are your answers. Just go through each sentence and make sure that you have chosen the correct form in each sentence. Feel free to pause again this video because I want you to read this text. I want you to try and identify the verbs in this paragraph. And after you've identified the verbs, I want you to separate the verbs into past ideas, so things that have happened in the past and finished in the past, and also separate present ideas, so things that are true now in this present moment. And once you've completed this activity, you can unpause so we can look at the difference. So I have separated the verbs. On the left-hand side, we have verbs, past simple verbs. And on the right-hand side, we have present perfect verbs. The tip is it's all about timing. Past tense is used for activities or events that started and finished in the past. Present perfect tense is used for activities that started in the past but are still true now or have an effect on what is happening now. Before he came to our town, Paolo was in Italy. So this is before this present moment. Paolo used to live in Italy. His mom got a new job, so the family moved here. So in the past, Paolo's mom got a new job. When I met Paolo, he spoke with an Italian accent. So I met Paolo in the past. Now I know him, but I met him in the past. And when I met him initially, he spoke with an Italian accent at that time. Now let's look at the present perfect examples. My friend Paolo has lived in this town for 5 years. So he started living in this town 5 years ago. And this is still true now. That's why the present perfect has been used in this example. We have been best friends all that time. So within the 5 years, we have been best friends. And this is still true now. We started being best friends 5 years ago, and this is still the case in this present moment. His dad says he has taken on the way I speak. So to take on is to adapt to. So this sentence basically means that he has now adapted to how I speak. So his Italian accent has changed to my accent. Okay, now it's your turn. At this point, I want you to pause this video and read each sentence. And I want you to decide which verb form is correct. Here we are. Sentence number 1, I went to the zoo yesterday. In this sentence, the past simple tense is used because this happened in the past and it finished in the past. I'm no longer at the zoo now. Now I'm at home recording this video. But yesterday, I was at the zoo. Sentence number 2, when you have eaten your dinner, you can go and play. So in this sentence, we have used the present perfect tense because eating your dinner is an unfinished action. Sentence number 3, I lost my pencil during the last lesson. So the last lesson has come and gone. Now we are in a different lesson. That's why the past simple is used in this context, because the last lesson is finished. Sentence number 4, wait for me. I haven't put on my coat on yet. In this sentence, we use the present perfect because putting on my coat is an unfinished action. I haven't put on my coat, so that's why we have used the present perfect sentence. Now it's your turn again. I want you to read each sentence and decide which verb form is correct. And then we will go through the answers together. Here are the answers. Sentence number 1. My mom has grown her hair very long, is now down to her waist. So in this sentence, my mom started growing her hair in the past. And in the present moment, her hair is long, out down to her waist. So this action of growing her hair started in the past, and in the present moment, her hair is long. Sentence number 2. The plane has arrived, but they haven't opened the doors yet. The plane arrived maybe, let's say, 2 hours ago or 1 hour ago. That's better. But in this present moment, the doors of the plane haven't been opened. So that's why we used present perfect in this context. Sentence number 3. On my birthday, I had a party and all my friends slept over. So in this example, we used simple past tense because my birthday party was in the past and my friends slept over. Now they've gone back to their houses. The sleepover is finished. So let's summarize what we have learned. First and foremost, we use past simple to talk about events that are completely in the past. For example, Helena went to school yesterday. But we use the present perfect tense for events which are still true now or affect us in the present moment. Let's look at this example. Where's Helena? Well, it's 9 a.m., so she has gone to school. So in this example, Helena is not home. She's left the house and she's gone to school. And she is still in school. She's not back home yet. So in this example, we use the present perfect for this reason. Example number 2, Helena's exhausted because she has been on a school trip all day. And in this current moment, she is exhausted. She's tired. So the school trip has made her to be exhausted in this present moment in time. I hope that is clear and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Feel free to rewatch this video, go back, pause again, and reread the sentences and examples that we have provided. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to pop them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer your questions and I'll see you in the next upload. Goodbye for now.